Here's why King Kenny is going to beat Anesongib in the Kingpyn finals, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the YouTube Boxing Kingpyn finals are coming up, and I believe King Kenny is going to pull off the upset against Anesongib. Now, here's the thing. I actually believe that Anesongib is the favourite here. If I had to put my life savings down on a fighter, I'd put it down on Anesongib. However, I do believe King Kenny has some pretty good tricks, and I do think that he's going to pull off the upset. The first thing Anesongib isn't going to realise about King Kenny is King Kenny's footwork. I promise you, Daly will be drilling new footwork techniques with King Kenny in the gym, and it's going to look crazy. Here's what I expect to happen, right? You saw how King Kenny was dodging Whindersson Nunes's punches like they were nothing, basically, yeah? Well, here's what I think is going to happen when Kenny fights Gib. I think a similar thing is going to happen. I think King Kenny is going to be so elusive. He's going to be like a shadow. And I don't think Anesongib is going to be able to catch him and unleash those vicious combination punches like he did against Jarvis. How I think Gib's going to prepare for this is he's going to set up some nice combos and a nice game plan in the same way he did against Jarvis with that big overhand right come the left uppercut. However, I believe that that's not going to matter as much because I think King Kenny's going to have a better game plan, and I think it's going to be more elusive. On the jab, is going to stay on the outside, is going to hit Gib with combos Gib has never even been hit with before. Gib's going to get hit by a combo and is going to go, oh my god, because King Kenny's is going to be unloading on him. Kenny's biggest path to victory here to fight Anesongib and beat him is to stay on the outside, be elusive like I said, but also to hit Gib with those jabs, baby. I know everybody likes to bum off to King Kenny's jab, like, oh, he has the best jab in influencer boxing, which may or may not be true. I don't know, I don't care. But the point is, he has big, long fucking arms. He has long arms, motherfucker. His arms are long as shit. Okay, and Anesongib is kind of like a little T-Rex, you know. He's got kind of short arms, he's quite stubby and stocky, and King Kenny's biggest path to victory is literally just going to be to jab Gib. And if he can hurt Gib with that jab, I know that you don't hurt people with the jab as much as you do with the right hand, for example, but with the jab, if you can at least hurt him like you did Whindersson by just constantly popping at him, or like Deji did against Fuzi, where you just constantly pop him with the jab, bang, 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 bang on the eye, maybe close up an eye, then King Kenny can definitely go to work after that. But hold up, on the other side of the coin, Anesongib could also win this match, and he has a pretty clear path to win as well. You see, if Gib wins, this is what I see happening. I see King Kenny taking the first 2 rounds on the outside, similar to what Jarvis did, except Jarvis got caught in a firefight, which King Kenny won't do, or shouldn't do at least, for God's sake. But Gib needs to take those last 3 rounds. If he pumps the pressure on after reading King Kenny, because that's what he did to Jarvis. After the first 2 rounds, Jarvis was read like a book by Gib. Gib knew exactly what Jarvis was going to do. He could read him, and he said, okay, cool, hold this. And he just unloaded on Jarvis on every way he knew how, and Gib smoked him for the last 3 rounds. Smoked him. Similar to what he did to Austin McBroom in their first fight, when Gib was just chilling, waiting. Austin McBroom would throw, you know, he knocked Gib down, Gib got up, etc, etc. Gib lost the first 2 rounds, but then the 3rd round came in, and Gib was like, okay, I can read you now, I know what you're gonna do. Die, bitch. I think Daly Prowess is going to get King Kenny ready for the Gib fight. I think Daly's a better trainer than whatever trainer Gib has, because I'm going to be honest, for where Gib is experience-wise, he shouldn't be fighting people like King Kenny or Jarvis, okay? And especially not having competitive bouts with them. So here's the deal. I think Daly is going to prepare King Kenny too well for Anesongib to handle, and I think King Kenny is going to win on points. That's my official prediction. King Kenny on points. I don't think he's going to get Gib out of there, and I don't think Gib's going to get Kenny out of there. I think it's going to go to points, and I think King Kenny is going to win, and I think it's going to be a controversial win. I can see Gib sneaking a few rounds in, and maybe other people giving 1 or 2 rounds to Gib that they shouldn't, and I think it's going to be a controversial decision to King Kenny, ladies and gentlemen. Kingpyn final. That's my prediction. Let's get it. I know this has been a bit of a short video, guys, but thank you so much for watching. Also, I'm having a fight soon. Yes, that's right, Logan Hall and me. I'm having my 2nd ever influencer boxing fight. It's going to be on Gen X. I'm the main event. It's a title fight, super featherweight title. Gen X, let's get it. Play that fucking trailer, motherfucker.